What's up guys? Welcome to another video. This is How I Play It number 3. This is a video series on my channel where I learn a song by ear and then I teach you guys how to play it. Obviously, this is in no way an 100% correct rendition of the song from the people that actually wrote it. This is only my interpretation of what I heard. My hope with doing these videos is that it encourages you to go back and listen to the song. If you feel like I played something incorrectly, or if you just hear something different, go back, listen to it, and find where those notes are on your guitar and put your own spin on things. So you will notice that I left certain parts out during the song, specifically during the solo. The reason why I did that is because I felt like the rhythm part during the solo would have taken away from the notes that you're hearing, and I really wanted the solo during that section just to be front and center. But at least if you want to learn the rhythm part during the solo, you have the basic chords and you'll have the basic notes that you'll need to figure out where to go from there. And again, this is just another place where you can be encouraged to, sit down, listen to the song, and figure things out for yourself. As always, please like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. YouTube is not going to be a full-time job, really ever, for me. But it is one of my biggest hobbies. I really enjoy doing this, so I will always be making videos. I just may not be producing as much as someone who's doing something like this full-time. I do have a list of songs that I plan on learning by ear, and I will be making lesson videos for each of those songs as well. There will also be more guitar covers to come that I am currently working on. If you have questions or requests for songs that you would like me to take a look at, please say so below in the comments. Thank you so much, guys. Keep playing the guitar, keep listening to awesome music, focus on the things that matter. I'll see you soon. Alright, so for the third time in a row, I'm really trying to get away from this tuning, guys, and I had no idea until I started learning the song. But for the third time in a row, this is in C# standard. I will leave that tuning in the description below so you can see that. I will also leave the tempo for the song. When I'm showing you this, as always, I'm going to be playing it at a slower tempo so that you can just figure out the notes and know exactly where you're at. But there's something about C# standard. I just hear that without even knowing it. Like if I'm hearing a new band or a new song, I'll hear a riff they're playing or a new song, and I'm just like, that sounds so cool. And when I go to learn it, it's always in C# standard. I just can't get away from it, and I guess it makes sense why Between the Buried and Me is one of my favorite bands of all time. But if you've noticed, during the cover, I do have new pickups on this guitar that I just got installed. These are the bare knuckle silo pickups, and holy crap, just I had no idea that I needed these, but I'm really glad that I took the chance on ordering some. Anyways, so the opening part, I'm going to show you the rhythm and the lead part. If you go back and watch the cover to just for your reference, but there's parts where the rhythm guitar will join in with the tremolo picking guitar. But at the very beginning, the rhythm is just hitting the same chord over and over again. But during that part, the tremolo guitar is starting on the 2nd fret on the 3rd string from the bottom. Okay? So 2nd fret, 3rd string from the bottom. And you're going to be sliding all the way up to your 9th fret. And once you hit your 9th fret, that's when you're going to start tremolo picking, and then you're going to slide back down. So that motion and rhythm will sound like this. After that, you're going to come up to your 5th fret on the same string, and then your 4th fret, and then all the way down to your 1st fret, and then you're going to go back into your 2nd fret. That'll take you into that slide again. So put together, that sounds like this. So after you play that part, so you're gonna play open on your 3rd string, and then go up to your 1st fret, and you're gonna tap on your 1st fret, and then up to the 4th and 5th fret. So put together, that's after that part, go to the 2nd fret, and this is that descending lick that you hear. So it goes. So 2nd fret, 4th string, and then back to your 3rd string, 5th and 4th fret, down to your 1st fret, and then up here again to your 5th fret, and then down to your, so 5th, 4th, and then open, and that takes you back into the beginning of that pattern, okay? So that sounds like. So all of that combined will go like this. So, a little note, the part that goes like, I'm pretty sure I hear the rhythm player joining in with the lead guitarist just for that part. So you're just gonna be striking your C sharp minor chord. Okay, pretty simple. And at the very end, when you hear that descending lick, the rhythm guitarist is gonna go. So he plays a little bit differently. The first part of that descending lick, it's the same. So you're just again on, the 2nd fret of your 4th string, then 5, 4, 2. But then you're going to go up to the 4th fret of your 4th string, down to the 2nd fret of your 4th string, and then to the 5th fret of your 3rd string, and then end on the 4th fret of your 3rd string. So that goes. And that'll take you into the galloping section. All right, one quick note. You probably hear that very obvious pinch harmonic there. So I played it on my 2nd string from the bottom on the 7th fret. So you can try to figure that out, or you could go to the 2nd fret of your 3rd string. I felt like that it sounded a little bit off, so I played it on the 7th fret of the 2nd string. But I just wanted to give a quick note about that. Keep in mind that harmonics for every guitar are just going to be different. That's just the way it is. Anyways, let's get into that galloping section. So, it starts on, again, just a C sharp chord. And at the very beginning of this part, you're not going to be galloping quite yet. So you're going to be chugging on that chord like this. So you're going to be on your 4th string from the bottom, and you're going to be playing on your 4th fret, and you're going to go pull down to, I kind of picked it just because I felt like it sounded better, but you can either pick it or pull down if you want to, but go down to your 3rd fret, so, and then on your 3rd string, you're on the 2nd fret, and then you go back up to the 3rd fret of your 4th string. So that sounds like this. And as soon as you play that, that's when you're going to be galloping. Okay, so put together, that'll sound like this. When I'm galloping, so this is the very first song I've learned that has galloping in it. I angle my pick kind of like this. So on the string, it's not like flat like this, but I angle it like this, and I felt like that really helped. And when I'm galloping, I'm only on my two bottom strings. After you're doing that galloping part, so there's two ways you can play this section. This is the way that I played it. So you're going to mute on your low string, and this is the chord you're going to be playing. So 2nd fret of your 2nd string, you're going to be open on your 3rd string, and then 4th fret of your 4th string, 5th fret of your 5th string. Okay? So that sounds like this. Or you can just play it like this. I don't know why. I felt like I could control it better when I was playing it with this chord. But if you prefer, you can just play everything open, and this might be a lot easier for you. But after, and again, this is after the galloping section, but you can just go. So skip over your 4th string and then just play the 2 top strings. So that sounds like this. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what that first part will sound combined. Alright, so did you notice on the second go around, after I did the galloping section, you're going to gallop intermittently with that chord. So it goes. So I'm going to play it from the beginning so you can hear what it's. Alright, so this part was also pretty challenging for me to learn. So you're going to be playing a couple of chords. I'll show those to you now. So you're going to be alternating between these chords and the lower string for this very first part of this section of the song. So your power chords are just going to be on your 2nd and 3rd strings, and you're going to be playing on the 7th and 9th frets. And then you're going to go down here, and then up to here. So 7, 9, and then 5, 7, 8 to 10. Okay? And, oh, if you want to play that little lead-in section, that goes like this. The rhythm for this between these chords is you're going to be doing a triplet on your lower string. So, sorry, 7 and 9, so. So it's. And I'm lightly palm muting the low string. Okay, so I'll play that one more time slowly for you, so. And a word about the sliding part between your chords, you can either down pick or alternate stroke. I found that alternate stroking, if I was very deliberate about it, I could stay in time more and it would lead me into the next motion for the next part. So I just went. Okay, but you can just go. But after you play, you're gonna come down to this chord and you're gonna do on your bottom string with your middle finger, 7th fret, and then on your second string with your index finger, 5th fret. And you're gonna mute the bottom string very deliberately. And then play those two open. So that will sound like this. So after that chord, you're gonna go back into that alternating chord pattern, but it's going to be a little bit different. So there's a lot of dissonance going on here. So let me play that for you again. So I'm barring my 7th fret and then putting my middle finger on my 3rd string of the 8th on the 8th fret. And then I'm sliding into this dissonant chord here. So 9th fret on your bottom string, 10th fret on your 2nd string, 11th fret on your 3rd string. So that will sound like this. And I find it easier to down pick the first 2 notes and then upstroke on that 3rd note. So. Okay. After that, you're going to go back to the original pattern at the beginning. After that, you're going to go back to the original pattern at the beginning. And that's where it changes again. So you're basically alternating between 2 different patterns, or rather 3 different patterns. So the 3rd pattern is going to be played like this. So those chords that you're hearing, again, very dissonant. It's going to be the same chord as the other pattern, right? So barring the 7th fret, and then on the 3rd string playing the 8th fret. But then you're going to just slide that right down. Oh, a whole half step, not a whole step, but a half step. So, okay, so now I'm just holding that bar, and then I'm moving it down to the 6th fret, and then I'm playing the 7th fret on my 3rd string. And then I'm going to keep my middle finger where it is on the 3rd string of that 7th fret, and then coming down, and I'm going to bar on the 5th frets of my 2 bottom strings. So that sounds like. And you're picking that chord again. Sorry. So combine that sounds like this. right, so after that thrash section, that just leads into another tremolo section. And it's going to be doing triplet, 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 okay? So we're going to be doing triplet rhythms here. And you're going to be on your open C sharp. And then you're going to go up to 2nd and 3rd frets. And you're going to go then up to your 7th fret down to your 6th fret. So and then back up. And then you're going to go back up to 7, skip down to 5. And then down to 3, 2, and open. So put together, that sounds like this. And I palm you when I hear the drummer just doing his fill on all the toms. The only thing that's different there is you'll hear a slide. So after that last pattern, okay? So after you hear that slide, that's going to take us into our next tremolo picking section. And you're going to be starting on your 2nd string at the 7th fret. And then going up to 9 and 10. And then you're going to go to 7 on your low string. And that's going to lead you into your 6th fret on your 2nd string. So that sounds like this. And then you're going to go up to your 12th fret and descend from your 12th fret to your 10 and 9th frets on the 2nd string. So that rhythm is a little bit different between those two patterns. So when you're playing on these notes again, on 10, 9, 7, and then you go down to 6, those are all very linear. And then for the last section of it, this is when the vocals are, he comes in with the vocals, and then when he's about to finish his phrase with the vocals, you're going to go. So you're going up to 13 there. And that will take you back into the tremolo pattern at the very beginning of the song. Alright, so let's learn the solo. Just go back, listen to the song, listen for when that comes in. The part before the solo we've already learned in this video, so I just wanted to jump right to this. But you're going to start on your 2nd string, and you're going to slide from your 5th fret up to your 7th fret. Okay. And then you're going to go back down to your 5th fret and do a full bend. Okay. And then comes in another ascending triplet part, and that's going to be on your 3rd and 4th string. So on your 3rd string, you're going to start open, and your your first triplet pattern is those notes, okay? So 2 to 4, open to 4. And then you're gonna go from 2, 4 to 5, and then go from 4, 5 to 7, and then 5, 7 to 8. And after 5, 7 to 8, you're gonna jump up to your 4th string, play the same 5, 7, 8, and then you're gonna do 7, 8, 10, and then a pinch harmonic on your 5th string at the 7th fret, and then slide that down. So I'm gonna play that really slow for you guys. That is kind of a hard pinch harmonic to get. So play it from the very beginning of the solo. It'll be... And I'm only picking the first note of those 3 note patterns, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So after you play that section, you're going to be playing some chords here. So you're going to be stretching from your 3rd string up to your 5th string. And on your 3rd string, you're going to be starting at 9. And then on your 5th string, you're up to 12. Okay? And you're going to hold that chord shape. And you're going to be descending. So now I'm down at 7 to 10. And then I'm at 5 to 8. Again, same chord shape. And then a half step down. So that sounds like this. And then as I hit that last chord, I come out of it and come out of it with my index finger. I'm staying on the 3rd string, going up to the 5th fret. So that sounds like, so up to 5, and you're sliding down to 4, down to 2, down to 1, and from 1 up to 4. So that goes. And then I'm going to slide back down to 2. And that leads me into another triplet section. So your triplet, so you're going to slide from 2 up to your 5th fret, do a triplet from 5 to 7 to 9. And then 7, 9, 10. And then 9, 10, 12. And then on your 4th string, you're going to play the 9th fret. So. And then you're going to hold that note. And then slide back in when you pick again. So I'm going up to 12 from 9, back to 9, and then on 8 on my 3rd string. And then on your 5th string, you're going to go. So 12 to 10. And then 8 to 7. And then back up to 10. And then 4 to 5. So that whole part there will sound like. So the whole solo put together, I'm not going to play it up to speeds because I want you to really hear it. It will go. Sorry, I totally messed up that last note. Okay, so after you hear the solo, the ending note of the solo will blend into that part that you hear. So I'm between my third and second strings. I'm starting on the 9th fret. 9th fret of my 3rd string, going to 7 and then to 6. And then I'm just doing 8th note alternate picking on these notes down here. So you're going to go from that note, you're going to go to your 2nd string on the 7th fret, down to the 5th fret, and then up to the 8th fret. So that's okay. Really simple pattern there. And this is where I know I'm not 100% correct, but it is what I heard in the song. So I did a bar chord on, and these are the chords that are played behind the pattern that I just showed you, okay? So the bar chord is on the 7th fret, and then on my 3rd string, I'm on the 9th fret. So I just held that pattern and went a whole step down from 5 to 7. So those first 2 chords. And then I went on my lower 2 strings, 3 to 5 power chord. And then up from 6 to 8. Then I go down to a C sharp power chord. So I go from C sharp up to 6 to 8, down to 1 to 3, and then up to 3 to 5, and then up to 6 to 8 again, and then I end on the C sharp chord. So that next pattern of chords goes. Put together, it's so go back to the guitar cover, kind of check that section so you can see where to come in on those parts. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you guys soon with another video. Peace.